Now we're getting somewhere.
This stone slab. These are the captain's words meant for us.
I couldn't help but notice. The stone is dripping with soul energy.
A gift from the captain. I've already drawn it out. I believe we have enough to revive another crew member. I will leave the decision to you, while I ponder the secrets of the riddle.
Well, well.
Von Preiswald, at your service. Oh, it's so bright here. You gentlewoman, kindly blow out the candles, if you will.
Candles? You mean the sun?
Upon my revival, I was immediately confronted with a somewhat dim individual who thought it possible to quench the light of the sun.
Those must be your famous memoirs you're composing. Pincus van Presswald, quartermaster of this cursed voyage.
Ah, so you do know a little about what is what. Then who are you, if not a severely neglectful steward?
A Thea Monicato, navigator and advisor on this eventful treasure hunt.
A navigator, huh? I wasn't even aware we needed one.
To this day, I'm still unsure what benefits you bring to the table yourself, Quartermaster. Would you like to show us at the training deck?
Ha! I will not deny anyone a demonstration of my brilliance. The burdens of nobility. I like the taste of it. It is well past lunchtime now. Let us finish these trifling tests, and quickly.
Time is uncertain here.
A ghostly pleasure.
Strange noise.
The Inquisitor remains inscrutable.
All right, now, who was that? Mission.
A new chapter in my memoirs. Smoking right.
Opens the path.
The fire steals the soul.
Listen closely. You might earn something.
What a strange noise.
I have to get a new coat anyway. One less doesn't bother me. Another pair of eyes might do
I
the
have
trick.
vision. I cannot make sense of it.
Let's see it.
I see your fate written. Would you hear it?
Yes, you can tell me later. Something's amiss.
Inquisition. Nothing I can't afford. Good snuff. Out. A single coin would not attract the ear of nobility. The zealots, on the other hand... Surely I can interest someone in a little tale.
Strange noise.
These coins better not be from our treasury, Quartermaster.
Alas, the handling of our finances is one of my many responsibilities. Rest assured, most of my expenses are above board. That won't be a challenge. Likely a poor choice. To see the world... Oh, good! A venerable buffet ready for me. Let us sample these imagined souls. I wonder... Hey, it's quite hot, eh? Wie Sie wünschen. Let's change perspective. I must say, Marley, your interpretation of the inside of the zealot's mind is rather dull.
I'll take your feedback under consideration, Quartermaster.
Inquisition steel. My grasp of this plot, a new chapter in my memoirs. A ghostly pleasure.
Good work, Quartermaster. Your presence is required in the riddle hold. To the stairs, if you please.
The burdens of nobility. Pincus! I, Pincus Pravus Pernilian Perselfans von und zu Presswand, Quartermaster par excellence and arbiter of good taste. It seems my brilliance has left the magic here speechless. My work is done. I shall retire to my quarters.
Navigator, return to me once you're ready.
Good snout. Greetings, Marley. It is with great indignation that I, Pincus von Freswald, report back for duty.
Quartermaster, I presume the books are going to be back in order soon.
Marley, must I get back to the drudgeries of everyday work already? I have eternity to get to these books you're so readily teasing me with.
The captain assigned you to the task. If you're unwilling, the skeletons can always use another hand.
Don't we have enough hands already? How many are there, anyway?
An excellent question. Perhaps if you kept the books, we'd have an answer to it.
Oh.
Quartermaster?
Apologies, Marley. My mind must have drifted off momentarily. What were you saying?
The books. Please have a look at them.
Ah, yes, surely. And such books they will be. Generations will revel in these writings, and they'll all know our tale. Let me get right to it. Smoking right.
Preparation is key. Add some spice. Now, how has your quest fared? You know there is no shame in failure. Few fish have...
Here, I have the pistol as you asked for, Sensei.
You have?
Yes. Here, take it.
That is indeed the pistol I asked for.
Then I am your student now, Sensei?
It appears as if my words demand it. Well, first I must learn your name. I am, as you know, Toya of the Iga clan. What do I call you?
No one has ever given me a name.
Is that the case? For now, I will refer to you as student.
Oh, you honor me, Sensei. What is my first lesson, then?
Ah, student. You are eager, just as I used to be. Well, first you must master the aspect of stealth. Let me demonstrate. I will show you the importance of cover. Simple. Do you see me?
I do not see you, Sensei.
And that is the point. See, an able cook summons a meal from even the lousiest pantry. In the same way, an assassin must learn to use their surroundings to their advantage. I'm going in. Now here is an even more advanced technique. An assassin must always have a backup plan. A means of escape when their attempts at stealth have failed. Here, this is my approach. Shadow Blade. The trap is set. The hunt begins.
You teleported, Sensei.
A very advanced technique. Even with the help of my Black Pearl, it took me years to master. Now it is time to practice. Just remember, there is no failure in practice. The only failure is not to practice.
Of course, Sensei. Thank you, Sensei.
I see you've discovered my skeleton crew. Feel free to practice with them. They enjoy it.
Good. I will soon return and observe your progress. A refined decision.
Ship cook. It's good to feel the warmth of your kitchen again.
Likewise, though I noticed our larders are woefully empty.
I'm afraid Ignatia's lackeys have burned most of our unholy provisions.
Cooking without ingredients is like heading into battle without a blade.
The skeletons will restock supplies in time. Meanwhile, you could see your limited options as a challenge.
A challenge, you say? I see. Most intriguing. A stew of figurehead moss. Fried barnacles from the bow. A red soup wrung from your oily sails.
Now that I hear you describe it, I'm rather glad I don't have taste buds.
Do not fear, Marley. Just as any fight can be won, so can any dish be made palatable with the right technique. I have never served anything but excellence to the skeletons. I would rather see them starve.
Opportunity calls. I
will grace you with my attention. Afion, I'm sure you came to experience the telling of my arrival on the Mardi.
Well, I was actually just walking by.
Why, I hear you ask, would such a refined, noble gentleman seek hospitality on such a comparably shabby pirate voyage?
No, again, I only happen to be walking by.
Oh, no, don't be shy. It is a good question. See, it all began the day I was born, January the 26th, 1615, which by now is a much-discussed topic in many of my memoirs.
You have multiple memoirs?
Of course. I very early on decided that one such volume wouldn't suffice. But let's not get sidetracked. On that fateful day, I vowed to live a life full of adventure and to record my exploits.
You vowed that on the day you were born?
Well, maybe 14 years later, but who is keeping track, really?
I thought that's precisely what you're doing in your memoirs.
Yes, well observed. Now I've lost myself. Why are you here again?
I actually was just passing by, so no real reason.
Perfect. I don't have time anyway. See, there are already 3 more chapters I have to write down. The first concerns itself with...
Don't worry about explaining it. I don't want to hold you back. See you, Pincus.
How very considerate. Goodbye, Afia.
I like it already.
This is good. We have made further steps in solving the riddle.
Found anything interesting in those cryptic rhymes?
I have indeed. I believe I know the purpose of the 3 bowls above the riddle room door. It's time we expand our reach across the timeless shores. Come to the map table.
I'll be there soon.
There are many islands in the timeless shores. The riddle tells us where to go.
Bark and bramble, ash and ore, bone and fingers.
Those are clues pointing to 3 islands. Dreadvine's Cove, an island of wild nature and haunted flora. The Iron Bay, one of the Inquisition's furnace islands. The Isle of Penance, a prison of souls harboring an old associate. I believe they all hold relics, but the 4th clue is still a mystery to me.
We'll figure it out as we go. We also need more soul energy and black pearls.
The relics will most likely be imbued with energy. As for the black pearls, the twins of Narek to Maresh still owe us a favor. Dreadvine's Cove and the Iron Bay might also have pearls. I entrust the choice of heading to you, Navigator. The twins of Narek to Maresh, this charming little island, is haunted by the powerful souls of long-dead siblings. The twins are quite mad, and delight in reducing visitors to their personal playthings. No doubt the Inquisition forces here have already fallen victim to their schemes. We must navigate our negotiations carefully, lest we end up sharing their fate. Here they are, the twins of Nerektimaresh.
A rather elaborate name for such a modest island.
The twins would likely put a nasty spell on you for those words alone.
How do we go about this then?
We must land on the island. Most likely it won't take them long to notice us. When they speak to you, play along and do what they say. At the right moment, we must shift the game towards the Black Pearl. Now, choose our landing, Navigator.
Always ready.
I will join you.
Von Pressman, at your service.
Look, more visitors. I think they might be dead. Dead indeed, but only on the outside. Not like these others.
Who are dying from within.
Do you think they want to play?
this?
I think they noticed us.
Yes, the twins of Nerektimaresh. That's who we are.
Well, we've been babbling much too long. We have 2 special bushes on the island. Put these robed puppets in them.
You want us to drag all the zealots on this island into those 2 bushes?
No, it will get boring after a while.
How many do we want?
Let's say 5?
I prefer 2, to be honest.
Well, some amount between 2 and 5 then.
The maiden protects us. There must be a simple explanation.
Rhymes and then.
Are you still searching for your candles?
Of course. I'm sure I put them here. This is highly
There really is no hurry. Sundown is ours.
We must always be ready.
Let's try a new recipe.
It will be done.
A refined decision. I can be anywhere. The dish takes. I will be back. A heavy customer. Wakatta.
There is strange.
One day they will get their fill.
In a moment.
Well now, the fire will test them, as it tests all.
A simple method of deception.
That's very traditional.
I shall not.
Preparing the ingredients.
Can't we talk of something else?
Are you still searching for your candles?
Of course. I'm sure
Preparation is key.
is highly
That's some spice.
There's change on the wind.
2 in 1. Move with speed. Now come up.
What do we have here? Opportunity calls.
Is that? Imbecilic, the lot of them.
I'll be there soon. At your service.
Strange noise.
There's no distance.
Raise with your legs.
What's in it? Heavy.
Somebody took them without asking.
Heave ho.
Servant of the maiden just takes some lamps for no reason.
Never look back. From here to there. Let's see what's out there. Let's get you somewhere else.
Ensure
Curious sound. My sword is razor sharp.
Anyone hungry? Good taste. Move like water. My blade is ready.
What?
Yokai! Hesitation is defeat.
Like tasting wine.
I'm here. I follow the plan.
Let's get moving, eh?
Ah, they found the connection.
How does it work?
It's a portal.
Is it?
No, not really.
What then?
A secret.
Now we're getting somewhere. Well, well.
If you hiss at me one more time, I will bring the wrath of the maiden herself on you.
What do you mean? Ever since we've arrived here, you've been hearing...
Sword through the heart. I like that. Heavy.
Accident. Well, I have better things to do.
Huh? I didn't say anything. Oh, the maiden. What happened here? Was it the curse? Or merely fate? A cruel twist of fate, perhaps. This must have happened for a reason.
What?
Nothing. What do you want? Hard to make sense of it. Let us pray this doesn't happen again. Hmm?
Always move forward. My body fades.
Balanced to perfection.
If you hiss at me one more time, I will bring the wrath of the maiden.
Victory is mine.
What do you mean?
A good starter.
You've arrived here, you've been hearing voices.
The heart is pierced. The heavy customer.
First one done. Very good.
This is very peculiar, even for our standards.
Humor them for now. We will bring up the pearls soon enough.
Quickly.
That makes two. What do you say?
What do you think?
It does not suffice.
A bit more.
Of course, of course.
Raise with your legs.
That's enough. I hope they like their lush little leafy entanglement.
Good words.
Thanks. Now, I believe we should burn something.
On my...
Fire.
It's the best. It's hot, not cold, brave and bold, steamy while creamy.
May need a torch.
Hey!
We'll gladly fetch a torch, but we've actually come for...
A pearl. Yes, black and shiny. We have it. You want it. We know. Now grab a torch.
Well maneuvered, navigator. I spied a torch by one of the peaks.
Our objective is clear.
If you hiss at me one more time,
The fight begins.
the wrath of the maiden herself.
What do you mean? Ever since we've arrived here, you've been hearing voices.
I carry this burden. Aye, an ambush in the making. very traditional. A full, well, a heavy customer.
Huh? I didn't say anything.
On my way. A leaf on the wind. The trap is set.
Opportunity calls. No second thoughts, eh?
What could cause such a ruckus?
A feast for my blade.
What? Hold on, my other! I will return your...
I like these arms. What's in it for me? Let's get you somewhere else.
Cut through the... Raise with your legs. A good starter. A heavy customer.
Eruption still lingers.
Good. We've driven them back to the below.
That's all there was to do.
You figured out what a torch is. Remarkable.
Good. Now burn the stack of barrels next to the shack on top of the right pillars. Pirates stored them long ago and stashed their foul-smelling water in there.
Foul-smelling water? Do they mean the grog?
I believe they do.
We can't burn the grog.
Sacrifices must be made, Navigator.
But the grog!
Well done. And now you want the pearl.
Yes. Yes, here, take it.
We don't want it anyway.
I liked it, actually. It was so dark and powerful. Reminds me of something.
Blah, blah, blah. Take it before we regret it.
And where might we find it?
Good taste.
Caves of the mountains. The darkest place in the world.
It's on the plank that reaches far above the water.
You're such a wet blanket sometimes.
Let's carry on.
In a moment.
A ghostly pleasure. I like the taste of it.
Finally. Let's get out of here before they turn us into rotten eggs.
Interesting idea. Maybe?
No. I was just kidding, of course. See you around.
One arm, two souls. An ambush in the making. I am the blade.
Measure.
The expected. Let's add some flavor. Nakama. Simple. 7 blades. Preparing the ingredients. Total defeat. Mission complete.
At your
Victory is ours.
My time is not to be trifled.
Through the below we go.
These travels are so unbecoming to me.
Senora.
Now,
Senora.
that's coming from the bow. Always move forward. Ahoy, ship cook. So how does it work around here? Do I just order something, or is it more of a sit back and eat what you get kind of place? I don't mean to intrude.
Sit down, please.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Now, what do you think cooking is?
What do I think cooking is?
Don't repeat the question. Answer it.
It's tasty. Maybe like a form of art?
It is war. A war I do not intend to lose. So, if you insist, it is the latter.
The latter of what?
This curry is more of a sit back and eat what you get kind of place. Here, take this.
When did you make this? Smells delicious.
Between two blinks of your eyes. In my profession, you neither waste time nor ingredients. Now try it. The temperature is intended.
Incredible! This is the best thing I've tasted in years, maybe ever.
Another bout won. So the spree continues.
What? You routed me the moment I smelled this dish.
I'm glad to hear it. Now you may leave me to my work. I'm looking forward to our next bout.
Likewise.
Signora Manicato, I'm glad you have survived thus far.
Not for your lack of trying, Jester. You threw me right in the thick of it.
I told you I wish to be entertained. And please, call me Virgilio.
Very well. What brings me the pleasure, Virgilio?
A simple courtesy call, lest you assumed I've lost interest. You don't mind?
Oh, not at all. Though I can't speak for the Mali.
Oh, don't worry. I have my ways of slipping under her notice. Now, don't let me keep you. The road ahead is long, and I have a lot riding on you after all. A presto, signora.
Hey, Mali, notice anything unusual just now?
You mean aside from you staring blankly into the void? No. I do, however, have a question for you. Come by when you are able.
I like these odds.
Another successful venture. Your expertise does come in handy, Navigator. So, tell me, what draws Aethia Manicato to my captain's legacy?
Does a pirate need a reason to chase after treasure?
If the chase means facing an Inquisitor of the Maiden, then yes.
A fair point. I do want to carve something from your captain's hoard.
Which would be?
A reputation. Whoever finds Mordechai's treasure has made their first step to becoming a legend.
So, you would use my captain's death to grow your own fame?
Don't misunderstand. I don't want some easy shortcut to glory. If I'm going to be remembered, it'll be for something worth doing. And finding your captain's legendary treasure and spitting in Ignatius' face, well, that seems like a worthwhile cause to me, eh?
You surprise me, Navigator.
Having is better than wanting.
It will be done. Say, Molly, have you seen the fish that was hanging here?
I haven't. I can't pay attention to all the inhabitants on my decks at all times.
Some skeleton will have moved him then. He is, after all, still my student.
The fish is your student?
Let this be of no concern of yours, Marley.
Well, fish or not, I feel that old Gertrude is longing for sustenance. Could you see that she gets her meal?
Most certainly. Move with speed. Let's stir. Huh? No. That must have been the wind. That ought to do it. The dish is ready. Let's get it to old Gertrude. Our objective is clear.
Pincus! Not your tobacco again.
It is I, Toya, and I've brought you food.
It smells like food. You must be Toya, then. Let me taste it. Soul-infused octopus, minced with fennel? What on earth is going on, Toya?
It's nothing.
No. There is no sense lying to me. You've always cooked with your heart in your hand, Toya.
I've taken on a student. I find it difficult.
You feel ill-prepared, then?
In many ways, yes.
I understand. My last battle lies many centuries behind me, but I do recall very few things from my training were directly applicable.
Adaption. The first rule both in the kitchen and on the battlefield. Something I hadn't considered in a long while. Thank you for reminding me, Gertrude.
What? I told you, Pincus. I stopped smoking years ago.
I understand. I will be going then. That's some spice. Student?
Sensei, is this a test of patience as well?
What? How? How did you get here?
I've been hiding here for days, holding still in cover, just as you taught me. You walked by me multiple times, not acknowledging me, so I presumed my cover was not worthy of your praise.
Yes. Of course I noticed you. I only wanted to see how long you could hold still.
I knew it. And how did I do, Sensei?
You are to be commended, student. Your hiding techniques are quite advanced already. Thus, I believe you are ready for your second lesson, the assassination itself. I will demonstrate it on one of our skeleton crew.
You will assassinate a crewmate just for my training, Sensei?
The skeletons on the Mali are under special protection. None of our attacks can seriously harm them.
Singles.
Now, let me show you how it is done. Skewer the heart. Did you see? The ending of a life must be swift and meaningful. With doubt comes hesitation, and hesitation is defeat. Do you understand that?
I believe I do, Sensei.
Belief is not knowing. Not knowing is doubt. Eradicate all doubt. Only then can you strike true.
Thank you, Sensei. I will practice diligently.
Good. Out there in the real world, your adversaries will not go down so easily. So, as long as there is a sliver of uncertainty left, work with our skeletons.
I will heed your advice, Sensei.
What's in it for me? Straight.
Where to, navigator? The Isle of Penance, a prison made for souls. Prisoners who died before serving their full sentence are brought to places like this to complete their punishment. Their lingering souls are scraped from their bodies with fire-blessed tools before they are incarcerated in sacred urns. Thousands of them are entombed in the belly of the fortress, while their bodies have long been discarded. Rumor has it that some souls have been held here for over a century, long driven mad by their imprisonment. Sadly, we lack the means to destroy this prison, and must leave most of them to their terrible fate. We arrive at the Isle of Penance.
Pretty daring of Mordechai to hide a clue here. What led you to think that he did?
Years ago, an old acquaintance of the captain was imprisoned here. Her name was Bonefinger Barb.
I see. One of Bone and Finger's cord.
Precisely. Though how she is linked to the captain's treasure, I cannot say.
Well, let's ask her then. How do we get her soul out of this hellhole?
Touch the energy reliquium on top of the soul prison. I will handle the rest. Now, choose our landing, navigator.
Here I am. Always move forward.
I like the taste of it.
Have you seen anything?
Well, there was a
Bonefinger Barb. Who was she to Mordechai?
Both she and us were part of the Dead Man's fleet during the evacuation of Port Royal. She and the captain fought a group of prognosticators together. I might have helped a little. When the captain lost his hand to a burning blade, it was she who salvaged it in the hill.
Make sure you get
We were
away
thick
now.
as thieves
Oh,
afterwards.
this further
Went on
fire.
many a
I must
voyage
hunt
once
you
the
down.
fleet disbanded.
Hiding in the weeds,
neglecting
perhaps.
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can.
Come now,
We will
you
feed
take
your
hold.
carcasses
Chop,
to
chop.
the pot.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do. If you're in that bush, make sure you get away now. Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
Fire
Hello?
will guide me to
You here?
you, fiend.
I got caught up in the flame there.
Nothing. They must have returned to the sea.
My soul
There
is
you are.
razor sharp.
I thought the below had swallowed you.
I'll be there soon.
共に行くぞ。了解。An ambush in the making. Strange.
At your service. No second thoughts, eh?
There shouldn't be footprints here.
From here to there.
All right, now. Who was that?
A feast for my blade.
Straight to the point. Heave ho.
Sliced to pieces.
Let's get you somewhere else. Consider it done.
To each their task, sister. Yes,
A leaf on the wind. The trap is set.
yes, we tell you what.
Move with speed.
All right now.
Horrid
Who
thing
was
made that noise.
Police hide all manner of...
Let's see what's out there.
Hurry, fools! Measure once, cut 7. Raise with your legs.
Let's get moving. Heavy.
Another barge of heretics and blasphemers.
All well deserved.
Work never ends, it seems.
So long as
I won't acquiesce to this much longer. I much prefer festivities like their portraits.
the hidden weapons of a nobleman. A rare sight.
Such brute methods. I presume that's going to hurt. Good snout. This is not the kind of labor suited for a von Presswald. How unbecoming. This is not the kind of labor suited for a von Presswald. Achtung! Such hassle. Smoking right.
Anyone hungry? Agatta. Shadowblade. I will be back.
What's for dinner?
I must decline.
Von Presswald, at your
Who
service.
was that?
Good.
How
My
did Barb
tobacco
end up in this
gets
forsaken place?
stale.
It's her own fault she got stuck here. She sold us out to the Inquisition bounty hunters.
Now that's harsh, even for a pirate.
We had a falling out. I still think it was because the captain decorated his hat with his chopped off hand. Horrible fashion. Regardless, we escaped the Zealots' ambush, so they put Barb in here instead.
Never look back. I like it already.
Sometimes I wonder if death isn't punishment enough.
Why should death reduce their sentence, especially for these?
Well.
What do we have to be confined, even when the body is long gone? What a dreadful fate.
They may blame the curse, not us. Death doesn't mean what it used to.
What do we have here? Unshackled. I like these eyes.
Souls will be spared such a cruel fate.
Indeed.
Let's get you somewhere else.
From the maiden's guidance.
Let's try a new recipe. Our objective is clear.
These mournful cries. One arm tends to follow me into my dreams.
Be glad
Sufficiently.
it's just wailing. When you're down there, sometimes you see things.
Gunpowder aroma. Toya!
Stop! Your place is here.
There.
Sometimes I wonder if death isn't punishment enough.
I follow the plan.
To be confined, even when the body is long gone.
What's in it for me?
What?
Now we're getting somewhere.
Ready to serve.
They may blame the curse, not us.
The taste of
Death
death.
doesn't mean what it used to.
Raise with your legs. And lethal dessert. In a moment. Make it count.
Opportunity calls. I like this gun. I'll be there soon.
Well now.
I'm glad our souls will be spared such a cruel fate.
Indeed.
At your
so long as we do not
service.
stray from the maiden's guidance.
Let's send them on their way. Well, well.
A solid strategy, Athia.
Day for her embrace.
Well now. These mournful cries.
Right, that won't be a challenge. My hair!
Our fiery wrath.
The fire
May its
longs
hold
for your
reach
cursed soul.
My judgment awaits you, creature. Measure, calculate,
Preparation is
rectify.
I can smell your rotting flesh. Calculate, rectify.
Before me. Mensura, calcula,
Measure,
rectifica.
calculate, rectify.
Nothing. Huh, what a waste of time.
Wie bitte? Nothing I can't afford.
Who? It's no maiden's fire, but it still must burn. I shall not move from this place.
How uncomfortable.
To be confined, even when the body is long gone. What a dreadful fate. I will draw their last breath. I'm glad our souls will be spared such a cruel fate.
Indeed, so long as we do not stray from the maiden's guidance.
I wonder, flame. It's quite hot.
Good starter.
These moans. Do I see? Sometimes I wonder if death isn't punishment enough.
Why should death reduce their sentence?
Let me do what I do best. Say, fellow Inquisition human, would you know where the
Meditation is defeat.
are located?
My galley is the battlefield.
I extend my reach through you. I summon the soul of Bonefinger Bar. Marley, you stinking sloop. Hello, Bonefinger. I believe you have something for us. You leave me for decades in this hellhole, and that's the first thing you say? The captain rarely mentioned you after your betrayal. Oh, he remembered me enough to use me as a piece in his little puzzle, the old bilge rat. But he's gone now, isn't he? He said as much when he snuck in here. What did he tell you? Said this was a precaution. A way to make amends. Said if you showed up, he was already dead. He told me where he hid that rotten old thing for you. Free me, and I'll show you. Very well. Betray us, and I'll put you back. Yes! Free at last! To feel the sea breeze on my fleeting shape again. So long, you musty old bark. And don't worry. X always marks the spot, eh?
I like her guts.
As did the captain. Though I like her better in soul form.
Pretty harsh to leave someone rotting in this prison.
She deserved it. Her betrayal cut the captain deeply. I suppose he saw this as a just way to even things out between them.
What would you have done if she'd betrayed us?
I'd have unleashed a memory, and she'd be back in her urn.
Opportunity calls. I like it already.
Souls, grievous sin. May they atone in fleshless.
I like these odds. What would we have to do to free the other souls?
The energy reliquium can only summon one soul every hour. It would take time that we don't have.
We have cannons, eh? Why not blow this place sky high?
The urns are secured with a tiny spark of Maiden's fire. Any damage to them, and the soul inside would be consumed.
I feel rotten leaving them all imprisoned here.
As do I, Navigator. But we have no choice.
Hey! The dish takes shape.
Curious. That relic. Am I seeing this correctly? The captain's hand. I thought he'd got rid of it for good. And yet, here it is.
Objective complete.
So this is the hand he lost at Port Royal.
I still remember the burning city. The screams of the innocent. We'd saved as many as we could. Even with my power, it took us countless attempts. The captain had just brought the last of the evacuees on board. And I noticed his hand was severed. I wanted to try again, but he refused. It was the smallest sacrifice. Saving his hand meant more lives lost to the zealots.
You did the right thing. They still sing shanties on Soulspire about you and the fleet.
It's all a memory now. What matters is that we have the relic. Return to me, everyone.
My soul is razor sharp. Straight to the point.
A ghostly pleasure.
Mission complete. Victory is ours.
Finally, back to a civilized deck.
Always move forward.
I was wondering where the captain's hand had disappeared to.
Pretty gutsy to use your own hand in a treasure hunt and pump it so full of soul energy.
I'd still have preferred his hand on his body.
I guess sometimes you have to make sacrifices, even with your power.
Unfortunately, I cannot refute that. I will make do with extracting the energy from his hand.
My blade is ready. Quickly. Molly, have you perchance seen the fish that,
That is the second time you have approached me about a fish, ship cook. I'm beginning to wonder if this is something I should concern myself with.
Well, you see...
Sensei? I'm back.
Ah, there. Excuse me, Molly. Move with speed.
Sensei, look, I did it. What is it, Sensei?
It's astounding. How did you take them down?
I rid myself of all doubt, Sensei, and it worked, just as you said.
I cannot believe it.
Have I done something to disappoint you, Sensei?
No. Quite the opposite. You have proven yourself. Faster than I ever thought you would. See, I do not know what your mission entails, but there is only one last thing I can teach you.
What is it, Sensei?
It is pronounced Sakana. Once it was my sensei's name, and now it shall be yours.
Sakana. I like the sound of it.
You accept it?
Yes, Sensei, I do.
Then allow me the honor of sending you off to your mission.
Do you really believe I am ready, Sensei?
Remember your training, Sakana.
Free yourself of doubt. Use your surroundings.
And if all things fail, adapt.
Thank you, Sensei. I will never forget you.
And you will not be forgotten either, Sakana. Farewell. A good, heavy customer. Raise with your legs. Very traditional. A heavy customer. I'm going in.
Mr. Mercury, at the ready! My soul returns to its crusted frame, and I thought the depths had got us at last. Ha ha ha!
Not yet, John Mercury. Though from what I hear, you have no fear of the darkness below.
How could I? I have Sir Reginald here to guide me. Say hello, Sir Reginald.
Ah, of course. Ahoy there, Sir Reginald.
And who are ye, if I might ask so myself?
A Fia Monicato, newly hired navigator, at your service.
A navigator, eh? How fares the navigator's work on a stubborn ship like this? Ha!
Now, shipwright. There's plenty of work for everyone. Speaking of which, I will need you to visit the training deck.
Limber up the old salty bones, eh? I see. Well then, Sir Reginald, to the training deck we march. Affirmative. That's bone drenching. I'm coming, Sir Reginald. The decks are calling. My anchor is ready. Let's do some bone crushing. Aye. The depths call. The depths have released me. The turtles would like that. humbly request your assistance, Sir Reginald. Let's go, Sir Reginald.
Don't stray too far down there, shipwright. I'm not sure I'd be able to catch you if you drift away.
No worries, Marley. Sir Reginald guides me back whenever I get lost. That's what we do. My power lies below. Nothing changed here, I see. Come, Sir Reginald. You crashes. No hard feelings. You picked the right bone.
Did you know that your fish likes exploring my innards while you're busy with repairs?
Of course, privilege of knighthood, if anything. Pure, dead, brilliant. A pirate still... like... Our mastery is being tested, Sir Reginald. Let's have at them. Let's go under for a bit. Gotta clean this place sometime. Sir Reginald, I need your assistance. No one returns from the depths to be one with the seas again. Nobody will find... You picked the right bone. See you on the other side. That's what we do. Let's go under for a bit. Affirmative. I'm coming, Sir Reginald. The turtles would like that. Nobody will find me here. Goodness, delightful. Pure, dead, brilliant.
Excellent work, shipwright. We have found a new room I'd like you to see. Come to the riddle hold.
A pirate still like... John. I, John Hughes Delaware Mercury, companion of Sir Reginald, builder of ships and caretaker of this mighty vessel. A good speech, Sir Reginald. What's that? We have work to do on deck. Ah, right you are!
Navigator, I've received news of Ignatius' activities. Come to me.
At your service.